everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Under the Sun and Babies, and I am here with a special haul. I went ahead and opened it up. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm sorry that I have not been making any videos. I've been very sick with a cold, so I'm just now back to normal. So yeah, so I'm going to continue where I left off with the Temu haul and talk about some few critics. As you can see, Temu sent me a broken box. But the good news is that the 10-inch LED light that you can, come to your live or do your video, it's working, and I'm just disappointed with the box. We'll be right back. I'm sorry, just a little interruptions, but anyways, I have a few critics about Temu. I know that Hello There was talking about sponsor programs from Temu, and I figured out instead of applying to get approved so you can get a lot of views on your YouTube channel and get more subscribers, Temu is trying to encourage people to work remote, work from home, advertise their programs, to get paid to $5,500 a month. I don't like it because Temu tends to sell a lot of cheap products. Some of the products are good, but some of them are, and I'm very picky about buying things, so I only buy what Hello There, Hey There, Hello There offers, because I know she likes to try out different things, makeup and all that. I don't care for their makeup because I don't know what's in it, but because I already had cancer history, I have to be very careful what products I use. I don't need to have cancer again, so I don't mess with that. I try to get electronical stuff like this right now. This is one that's sold out, so they no longer sell it. So far it's working good. It's giving me the light that I'm looking for, so that's good. I'm anal about lighting. Maybe some of the candies, I'm okay with that. Some of the shirts, because I noticed that when she does her videos, a lot of clothes come in soggy and wet. I think it has to do because of the air activity in China. Since they're all the way up there in the mountains, air quality is really bad. It's kind of like Peru. So this is why whatever stuff they do it over there, they do it because that's their law, that's their custom. So unfortunately, whenever you get stuff from China, it could be kind of wet, kind of weird. So I think the best thing to do, if you get like shirts like that, just put them in a washing machine, disinfect them and wash them from there. I know she gotten jewelry from them, like from one of those snails, seashell, whatever you call it, and there's a real pearl. I don't know if that's recommendable. Personally, I don't think I would like to advertise stuff like that. So unfortunately, no, Temu, and please stop texting me and asking me if I want to work for remote from home, whoever you are, Isabella. I'm not interested, so I'm going to block the text. I'm not interested in being a salesperson. I'm not interested advertising your products. I'm just a regular person that collect dolls. I love to watch Hello There because there's some products that she has that are good. But my thing is I'm very picky, so I prefer to get some electronical stuff. I prefer to get some candy, but that's about it. But as far as advertising for you guys, no thank you. I'm not interested. Unfortunately, I'm disabled, and by law, I cannot work. So I'm not going to jeopardize my disability income just because you're saying, work from home. Especially when I don't really trust China too much, So, thank you, but no thank you. So my critic is that sometimes you get stuff from China and you don't know if these things are broken or not. So we have to be very careful what you order. And if the box is it's broken like this, then you need to give them a 4-star, because when you get something, you got to make sure that it looks something like this. This is good. This is safe. This just tells me that the quality is good. There's nothing broken. But when I get a box like this and it's tore up, no thank you. I don't even know if this stuff was missing. Luckily it didn't. I like the equipment, like I was saying before. However, look at that. Even it does not come with instructions. It just tells you the settings of the lighting. That's it. And just a little extra gadget. So I had to go to Temu, where the sellers sell this, to figure this out, how to put this together. I mean, wasn't hard, but I just think it's stupid. You know, if you're gonna sell product, please make sure you bring written instructions so people know what to do. So this is what I don't like about China stuff, and I have a big problem with that. This is why certain things, I feel like I'm hoping that if President Trump wins the election, which I know he will, I'm hoping that all American stuff will come back here. Oops, my fan fell. In the United States, because I think it's a gimmick. I mean, I'm sorry, I know China has some financial struggles and all, but you have to be very careful where you get your stuff, because it's not always promising. However, I do like the neon lights, because I think it's cute. So that's just my personal preference. But yeah, I mean, if some of you guys want to work remote, and I know some of you guys are getting paid by YouTube, yay. But if you have a real job, do yourself a favor, don't risk it, because chances are of you getting your job, it's probably very little, because there's so many illegal immigrants coming to this country. I'm sorry, but I have to say what I have to say, because I'm upset, you know. And the thing is that they come to this country, they're gonna take your job, and guess what? You're not gonna have a job. You're gonna have to probably try to find work, if there's any, or work like for YouTube and do your videos and advertising, and then you're not going to make much money. So if you have a real job, focus on that, hang on to it, be grateful, because not everybody can have a job these days anymore. I know I can't, and I'm a cancer patient at the same time. So yeah, but anyways, that is all I have to say. Now I'm going to show you guys what I got, and this is from Hello There. Hey there. Before she went to China, she got one of these little kitties. And I just recently came back from Puerto Rico last week. There are quite a few homeless cats and dogs. We had a few cats that were hungry, so fortunately we cannot take them. However, I understand, and I learned this from her, that when you have a cat, it's supposed to bring you good luck. So I fell in love with what she got, and I got myself one, but it's battery operated, and it's spins. Actually, it's right here, and it comes with a pillow, and it's battery operated. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my battery real quick. It's in my pocket. So while we talk about that, I'm going to also talk about the island of Puerto Rico. It uses the AAA battery. So I'm going to open this up carefully. Hopefully it doesn't break. I did this earlier because I wanted to see what kind of battery it takes. It takes AAA battery. So let's see if this is work. I hear there's good reviews. And let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn it on or what. I'm not sure how this work. But is it a light sensor? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see, I put this in properly. Yeah, sometimes there could be stuff in there. Alright, here we go. And yeah, I mean, it is cute. Let me go ahead and close this, and maybe that will work properly, because sometimes, you know, it needs a cover for it. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I am back, and it comes with this, so I believe this goes in here. Let me go ahead and do that real quick while I'm talking. Like I was saying last week, I was in Puerto Rico. The visit was nice. However, I'm kind of sad because I was hoping that the island would be more there than I expected it. I mean, I don't know. Since Hurricane Irma, no, I'm sorry, since Hurricane Maria hit, I noticed that things are not like it used to be. So, yeah, I mean, here it is. It does work, it's just, there it is. So, yeah, I mean, it works. You know, it goes, I believe it goes by the light sense, the light sense it. I'm not sure. So, yeah, it works. I mean, and then this, of course, just fits. So, since Hurricane Maria hit, and then the earthquake hit, it hasn't been the same anymore. Most of the schools are shut down. Unfortunately, the island does not make enough money to supply money for the government, for the state, which is part of Puerto Rico's part of the state. Some majority of houses are abandoned because since the hurricane and the earthquake, unfortunately, the state and FEMA, because FEMA is part of that area, does not make enough money to help these people that their property are damaged. So they leave it behind. They abandon their homes and cars, because one car is, of course, tore up. They just leave and they come back here, or they go elsewhere. And it's just sad because United States is trying their best to help Puerto Rico to gain its strength, but it's up to the governor of Puerto Rico to do something about it. But unfortunately, they can't. So they're having their election coming in November. So hopefully that will get better, and I'm hoping that once Trump wins the election, which God willing he will, I'm hoping that he can send the military people and trying to fix it, because it's pretty bad. Yeah, I never seen anything like it. The last time I went there was 24 years ago. 24 years later, I don't even recognize the island anymore. Living wise, as far as making money, it's out of the woods. You either go there to retire, or you only go there for vacation, really. So I wasn't really impressed with the island, although I would have loved to attend more beaches. But that didn't work out because my dad, he has dementia. Fortunately, he's not doing too well. Then my aunt got sick, so, and then we have another one that suffered from heat stroke, so we were limited. So in the future, we might end up go back over there. I don't know, or maybe in December. But yeah, I'm just disappointed. But you know, we'll see what happens in the future. But I wanted to talk now. I wanted to talk about regarding the TSA bringing reborn babies. And look at this, comes with a pillow. So when I put him in my room somewhere, see, he's waving. He says, "Hey, girl." Yeah, he does work well. I just needed to put in this little gadget that you see in front of me. But he's cute, and it has teal blue. So yeah, I love it because look at the detail in the back. So I fell in love with it when she got the cat, and I decided to get one in little size, not big, because you know I don't want to put too much stuff in my room. So yeah. Alrighty, well, okay. Now I wanted to talk about reborns. That's my, of course, that's my cup of tea. I brought Bobby with me to Puerto Rico because I want to do my observations through TSA. I'm very pleased with how security is, but especially during checkpoint, because after 9/11, of course, things fell apart. When I took him here at the Charlotte airport, I was impressed because before you go into that little x-ray room, that little x-ray machine, you have to put in all of your stuff in. All devices have to come out of your bag, and you have to put it individually on those little containers, including your shoes. And Bobby came in on the screen. They never seen a silicone doll this small. I mean, even if it's big or small. And the reason why I brought him, because if I would have brought Liam, he's more realistic. Chances are TSA might want to check. They might want to check on you. They might put you aside for that. And I don't want to do that. So rather than bring Liam, I brought Bobby. And Bobby is the cutest little 7-inch baby, silicone baby I ever gotten. TSA had never seen it before, so they don't always remember. You know, there's so many people that they check for checkpoint through TSA. So what they did is they examined him. They had their gloves. They asked him what was he made of. I say silicone. They asked me with permission, which I really appreciated very, very much, if they can examine him, because they will tell you step aside, because for security reasons you do have to do that, so why not? So I cooperated. They examined him. They they did this like they usually do. So when they took him out of the bag, they realized it's a doll. Like I was saying before, they asked me what is he? It's a silicone. So they examined his head like this. They lift his little back and they felt him. They felt his stomach, his feet. They want to know how jiggly he is. And she loved them. She thought it was cute, so she asked me about it. And that's when I told her that I'm a doll collector, and there are a lot of people like us that collect these type of dolls. So yeah, so she thought it was cute. So they put a little special thing, and it doesn't do any harm on any reborns, whether it's reborn silicone. So they did that, and it came out all clear. So she goes to me, okay, he is safe. So I'm going to put your little fella back in the bag. They also wanted to know what type of water I have, because I do have a CPAP, and I was very nervous about that, because you know I never brought my CPAP in there before. So they check, and I told them, so this is still water. So they say that's fine. They read it, boom, and all fine went. And that's the thing is about this hobby. I noticed that some of these ladies, they bring their expensive high-end dolls, which I find nothing wrong with it. But when a TSA gets suspicious, they have every right to check what's inside on the reborn baby's head. So therefore, if you're going to bring your reborn baby, be expected. If they decide to cut the cable ties, there's nothing that you can do about it. You cannot argue with them. You cannot be rude, because chances are you might get in trouble. So just cooperate with them, making sure you bring those cable ties. It's not a big deal. Oh, I don't want you to mess with the paint. They don't care. All they care about is the safety. And I'm really big about safety. So why should I bring a reborn baby? I mean, I know a lot of you ladies, they got them from the doll show. But why risk it? Why can't you just bring a little tiny reborn or a silicone baby this size? Why bring something so unique and beautiful that you got at the doll show, and then suddenly you want to come back at Rose and you want to bring it again? For what? To risk yourself to lose your doll because you didn't cooperate? And people come in the video, oh, I was so upset, distressed. All you have to do is bring extra cable ties and take the head out. It's no big deal. All they're gonna do is put it to the X-ray. They'll check. They'll tell them what is it. Bring a sample of glass beads. Let them feel it. Let them test it. Let them test a cotton ball. It is no big deal. They just want to make sure that there's nothing inside that it could be jeopardizing people's life, especially when it goes to security breach. So you guys have to think about that. You know, it's common sense. So why do that? So if you want to bring your reborn baby, bring a little one, or yet bring a silicone baby. I mean, silicone babies are much safer to go to TSA than reborn itself, because with the silicone, of course, is full body. You know, it was inserted to a mold, and voila. Okay, I knew the fact that if I will bring him, I'm not gonna have a problem, because they cannot take him apart. They know it's a doll. So I'd rather bring a silicone baby that looks more between a real 7-inch baby or doll than one of those high ends, because I promise you, TSA does not care what you say, what you think. Let me point that out there. And then when you come on here and you make a dramatic video upset because they took your cable tie, zip tie apart from the baby's head because they want to make sure that there's nothing inside, then I'm sorry. You should not have brought your doll. There's no excuse. You can go to Hawaii, you can go anywhere. But when they tell you, you do it. Just do it. Get it over with. You feel better. And then after that, you can make your critics. This is a good critic. I'm very happy that I brought him, and he did very well. I was willing to answer any questions that they have, because I was not concerned about him, because they knew it's a doll. He is safe, and they test him. Big deal. It's not complicated. But some of you ladies, oh my gosh, they broke the cable ties. Boo-hoo. How old are you? 11, 12? Grow the hell up. You're an adult here. Seriously. It's a hobby. Yes, they're expensive. So why bring expensive high-end dolls when you're risking a chance of not getting it back? You probably get it broken, and you have to send it back to the artist to fix it. And that is very frustrating for an artist who spent many hours painting, detailing it, stuffing it in to make it exactly how you want it, and you send them back broken because of your own stupidities. So this is why I have no pity for people to act that way. I really don't. So this is why, if you want to get yourself something small, this is what you need to do. Okay? Get a small silicone doll, bring it with you everywhere, to the doll show, everywhere. Because you do it not just, oh yeah, for yourself, but also for the sake of other people's safety. I was very pleased. I mean, Isa is, who was the baby Yoda, he passed. He didn't have to be checked, examined, or anything. He passed with true colors. Unfortunately, they had to check because they saw something and they want to make sure that he's safe. And I didn't have to make a video to show their faces. That's another thing. Why are you ladies showing their faces on camera? That's very uncomfortable for them. They're workers. They're just doing their jobs for security. So why are we showing their faces, some of them? And then you're showing a video, TSA examine them. I would have done that, but I don't want to be risky. I don't think I like to do that. But you know, they just examine. They wiggle him a little bit. She grabbed him like this slowly, and they wiggle him. She almost took off his diaper, which I don't have a problem with it, really, because I just want people to know, and TSA know, that this is a doll and it's safe, and I have no intention of doing something ridiculous. And I don't care if they examine him. However, I was a little nervous that they were going to throw him out, but they didn't, because he's a doll, and they know that. If they would have found something on your reborn baby, if they take it apart, you could have easily lose it, because every country, their glass beads are different. Australia have different types of glass beads. I don't think I will feel comfortable bring any of my reborn babies through TSA because of the glass beads. Some of the glass beads, when you put on the screen, they look like drugs. So yeah, I'm very anal about that. So this is why I don't bring any of my reborn babies. The fact that if I do, I'm gonna be paying a big consequences of him bring. I'm sorry, I'm getting recuperating from a cold. There is a good chance I might not be able to get them in one piece. Put it this way. And then you have to go on your vacation with a broken doll, asking your artist, how do I fix this? So yeah, that's taking a big risk. Or don't bring anything. Just go to the doll show and enjoy it, which I've seen a lot of some of these doll collectors. They're smart. They don't bring their reborn babies because they don't want to take chances. And that's, yeah. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. And I've been wanting to share this for a while because I've seen this a lot. I'm like, are you kidding me? And here I am nervous. I don't even want to bring my baby Yodas with me. And one of them was done a Build-A-Bear because he has a voice box. I know chances are they're going to take him apart. They're going to do everything they can to check on it. So I refuse to do that. So instead, I bring him. So from now on, when I go to any kind of vacation, you bet I'm going to bring these too, because I know it's safe, and I already did my observations, and I already documented it, so I know I'm okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. But you ladies, holy cow, you really need to see, you need to get a reality check, really, because it's not normal when you react that way in camera. Come on, yeah. You can do better than that. So that's my recommendation. So unless you're gonna sell dolls at the booth, which I know that's what Being and what's her name? What's Stephanie's daughter's name? I'm sorry, Tambry. They didn't bring any of their reborn babies in the airplane. You know what they did? They brought themselves. He brought her beautiful baby daughter and her husband, and that was it. And their dolls were probably shipped out maybe a day before they went to the Rose. That's the way it should be. Ship it out. Have someone to put them in their garage or something, so the day of the show you don't have to worry about that. And that's another thing, you can do that. You can have your dolls at yourself, silicone dolls, ship it out to the hotel, wherever they're doing their show, and just ship it in there They'll hold it for you. When you get there, you're fine. So yeah, this is all I have to say. I had to share that because I've seen so many doll collectors. Some of them are artists, some of them are starting to be artists, which is great. But some of these ladies, they're mostly doll collectors. They have a meltdown. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're gonna have a meltdown over these dolls? And you're upset with your TSA because they say they're rude? Maybe because they were not comfortable with you, the way you're reacting. When you get intense, that just tells you that something is up, that you're hiding something in there. So they have every right to question you. If you just stay calm, cool, collective, and cooperate with TSA, then you'll be fine. I was fine. I mean, I was a little tiny nervous, but I didn't show it. I just relaxed. They told me one time, just step aside, because just for security reasons. And hey, I'm for that. I'm for security. You know, I mean, who cares about these dolls? I mean, all I care about is safety. Since 9/11, I'm very anal what to bring, because the security is so bad in this country. Yeah, it's a big deal. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future. I'm just saying that if you're going to bring any of your reborn babies, my recommendation is to bring a little My recommendation is bring a 7-inch doll, just like this one. Okay, I'm sure Rose has them, and you can order it to AliExpress. They might not allow it, who cares? But you can buy a blank silicone baby for $32. You can reborn it yourself. You know, we use makeup. I think it's cool, which I'm going to do that in the future. Just bring it with you. Or any silicone baby that a seller sells, which I seen them at the doll shows. They usually cost $200 something. Yeah, bring your little one. So why risk bringing your expensive one and not knowing what's going to happen? And some of them look like a real baby, so they can stop and check to say, why is this baby going to the scan? And they have to make sure it's not real. So yeah, you have to look at it both ways. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. I'm sorry, I have a dry cough. I'm gonna have to take some water in a minute. But this is all I have to say. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to share. But thanks everybody. Thank you, hello there, for having me, introducing to, I have to be careful, to this, because this is cute. He is really cute. So Temu, stop texting me, stop sending me things, because I'm not interested to be a salesperson. I'm not interested in advertising your products on my social media. My social media is mostly about dolls, anything critics that I see on this hobby, because you see a lot of them, especially now doing the doll show. So yeah, but alrighty, thanks for watching everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please come back, because I do a lot of videos about dolls. I share about my fun time with Puerto Rico, which I did. I'm just disappointed that I'm seeing a lot of areas that I wish it could have gotten help before that. But anyways, thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you all here soon, when I'm not coughing, of course, because, you know, I have to get this cold over with. But I love you all. God is in control. Get it together. Eyes on Him, and everything will be alright. Alright, love you all. Peace and love. Bye.